Hello everybody, it is Mikkel. It's been like a week since I've recorded any Hollow review videos, and in that time quite a bit has happened. Nintendo announced the brand new Smash Brothers game. Voltron Season 6 launched, and I watched it all in like 2 sittings. And I've uploaded my Hollow videos, obviously, and they've blown up. So thank you guys so much for your viewership and support and continuing to watch these videos and liking them and commenting on them and stuff. It's pretty overwhelming, and I haven't gotten around to the comments yet because I don't want to get spoiled, so I'll do that. As soon as I finish the show, I'm going to just binge all of the comments. Thank you, though. Thank you so much for the comments. So that first fight, it was like a video game fight, which this episode just added tons to the video game theory. That first fight, boss fight, whoa, look, giant sword club-like thing, smashes it into ground, stuck in ground, you run up, hit him in the face, does damage, you do that like 3 times, you take them out. It was a video game boss fight. Like, it was set up exactly like a video game boss fight. One thing that I liked, just visually, is like the purple, like, scratch mark that Adam had for a little bit in the episode. It just looked very visually appealing, and it was like glowy, and it was like, whoa, what is that? That's like some alien thing. I don't know what that does. Like, could it be another power potentially? Is it like draining him or whatever? I don't know. But also, another thing I noticed is when Adam was like on the cliff, like grabbing the ledge, trying not to die, he like switched between hands a little bit, you know, when the dude was like stabbing the ground, and then his hand with the mark, like, he was holding it great and fine, but then when he had the other hand and was trying to, like, hold both of his hands up there, all of a sudden the hand with the mark wasn't working as well. Like, he was like, It's like, okay, like, you've been literally, like, kind of jumping between the two, so all of a sudden now, when the plot calls for it, it's harder to grasp onto, but okay. Whoa, all of a sudden we see brand new kids, 3 of them, and they're gone. So, adding on to the video game theory, these are just other players, and this is not really a single player game, which obviously it wasn't because we had 3 kids, but it's like an online experience instead of just a local experience, you know, where it's like 3 kids on the couch, it's like, let's play a game, instead now it is, oh hey, it's like an MMO RPG, perhaps, where it's just one world, and people are just there. And then I have another idea. They could be experiments, and instead of like being experimented on, they're doing the experimenting. They're like beta testers for this game. So hey, maybe all that theory stuff is actually like, or maybe all that experimentation stuff is actually leading somewhere. And the biggest evidence for the video game theory goes to Mira saying, "This isn't time for games," and then Mystery Guy goes, "Wrong." Like, come on, is basically confirming the video game theory right then and there. One thing that bothered me, honestly, was when they went to the space ship and they see the teleporter, and I'm like, whoa, a teleporter! That's amazing! Oh my goodness! It's like, you guys have been teleporting the entire time. You've been being teleported the entire time, and all of a sudden, now you have to have a machine to do it. And then it becomes like, oh, cool, teleportation. Who would have thought of that? Like, huh? But the abandoned theme park. I love that style of setting. My favorite Left 4 Dead level is the abandoned amusement park. I just like the idea and concept of abandoned amusement parks. I don't know why, it's just cool to me. So I was like, yeah, they're in an abandoned theme park. Cool. It's very, very good, very good. And then also, like, on the little roller coaster that Kai and his friend went into, like, as soon as it set fire, Adam was like, we gotta go, we can't do this. It's like, Adam, you gave up way too fast. Like, do you want Kai to die? Like, I get it, you guys are fighting a lot, but there's a difference between, hey, can we do this one thing before that thing, and, hey, I want you dead. I want you and this random person that we just met dead. Bye. And they left, but not really. Like, they ran away, and then they're like, wow, they sure did die. It's like, they've been in there for like 2 seconds. Even if they were on fire, it would have taken a little bit longer than that for them to actually burn up and die. And so it just felt kind of odd, like they gave up way too fast. But then at the end, they all like look over and they're like, wow, which leads me to believe two things. One, they're just like wowing it just because like, hey, they're alive, it's a video game. Also, video game evidence, they've been in the park their whole lives, they don't know what's outside. NPC doesn't do anything except they were programmed, they were just an adult when they were programmed, so they didn't grow up. That's the only place they lived. They're NPCs, it's a video game. And two, were they wowing because, oh wow, Kai suddenly has fire powers, and he's like more of an elemental kind of person. But he can't actually do things with it, he just kind of survives with it, maybe? Like, it doesn't infect him? I don't know. That's my thoughts on this episode. Another thing that I noticed is that the Bechdel test, I mean, I've noticed this earlier in the series, but it's failing pretty hardcore, and it's like, hey, we finally get another major female character. I presume that one of the kids, she doesn't even talk, but also, like, none of them talk to her. Just, hey, nerds, haha, bye. And then that was kind of really all they said. So, yeah. Bechdel test, failing hardcore. Anyway, we're halfway done with the series. It feels weird, because, like, it feels like I'm way further into the series because of the videos I've been making, so I've been watching these, like, a little bit more than I would, and talking about it, discussing it, so, yeah, that's exciting. Anyway, I'll see you guys for episode 6 review sometime in the near future. Goodbye, thank you all for watching, bye-bye!